Yo, 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 what is up? Guys, excellent news today. Best thing that could have happened. Milan loses to Napoli, which was exactly what needed to happen. Um, Obviously, Milan winning today would have done nothing for us. The only thing it would have done, it would had allowed Inter to get more of a cushion for the title race. So right now, beating Napoli would have just helped Inter. So it's a good thing Milan lost. This is the result we wanted. This is the result we needed. This is excellent. This is great. Also, because today is 100% the sensational masterclass, world class, outstanding confirmation that Milan is not going to be in the Champions League next year. That means that Redbird is going to be losing tons and tons of money. Redbird season has failed. Objective failure. There has been an objective failure. The minimum result was, actually, their minimum result is Europa League. So, not yet. Mission is not complete yet. Their minimum objective is going to be the Europa League. But as far as fourth place, gone. No mass. It is done, and it won't be coming back. So that is gone, guys. You can forget about the 225 season. It is not happening. Milan is not going to be in the Champions League next year. We are back. We are back, baby. Let's go. This is where it all started. We're back. We're back. I love circles. It's the cycle of life. The cycle of life. Anyway, if anyone wants to come on, guys, now is the time because I'm not going to be saying too long. So I'm going to put this here if anyone wants to come on and talk about the game. Even if we don't qualify Champions League, Redbird Jerry won't be bothered as Milan has made enough financial gains to sustain 1 year of no Champions League. Well, they will. They will. They will balance the sheets with the sales of players. So, for example, probably at that point, Hernandez will be sold and Leao will be sold. So, whatever money they can't make, they will make it via the sale of players. They have no qualms about that. And also, they have made financial gains, but not enough to cover for the Champions League. So, for the Champions League, they're going to have to sell players. And also, we saw this coming miles away. Cycle of Life was an Assassin's Creed Origin achievement. Oh, okay, nice. I like that. Milan, as happy, so happy for Napoli. Go and win the Scudetto. Yes, yeah, guys. I think giving the Scudetto to Inter 2 seasons in a row is a little bit too much. That's a little bit that's a little bit aggressive. I think we can put the brakes on that for a little while. Let's stop giving Inter assists here. Yeah. So yeah, Napoli also Napoli great personality on the field. The goalkeeper saving, but like the goalkeeper today, goalkeepers made a big difference. Um, Sommer saved Inter 2 points for sure, and Miret saved Napoli 2 points for sure. So yeah, goalkeepers made a big difference, and when the goalkeeper's on fire, it's because the whole team is on fire and everything is in order. Right now, listen, this was the issue that I had in the beginning of the season. Now is the time where you really need a solid backbone, a solid infrastructure. It is this part of the season that you really need that strength and you really need that infrastructure that Milan does not have. So this is going to get pretty ugly, guys, going towards the end of the season. I don't think it's going to be like I think there's people think now we're going to start winning games. No, now the hard part is actually starting now. This is where the season is defined. Um, every game from now on is going to be a little bit of a final, because the next game, I think we're playing Fiorentina and Atalanta next. Both these teams aren't going to just, let us run them over. They're fighting for European spots. Atalanta is their third, but fourth place Bologna is knocking on the door. Atalanta, with the loss they had, they got to be careful. So these teams are going to be fighting hard, and these teams are much more organized. They're built better, they're coached better, and they're managed better. It's good. So yeah, like the season ain't over, guys. The season is not over. Actually, I will not be surprised. I will be not surprised if we finish if Udinese catches us. Now, I think ninth is sealed, guys. I mean, I'm looking at the table, and I think a ninth spot is sealed, and that's where we'll finish. Um, but there is a possibility we could even finish lower than ninth. I mean, Udinese is far. They're 7 points behind. It's a lot. 7 points is a lot. 7 points is a lot. Udinese has achieved its objective, which is to stay in Serie A. So Udinese, I don't know how much fight Udinese is going to keep on giving now till the end of the season. We will be fighting We will be playing against Genoa. Genoa is going to be fighting for relegation. That game is going to be tough because those games are very difficult, much more difficult than people think. And then I think we're going to be playing another small game, Lecce, I think. And also that game is going to be very difficult because they're fighting also to not be relegated. Then I think we're playing Como. Como is done. They're finished. I think Como is the last. Not Como, sorry. Mons is the last game we're playing. That game is done. But we are going to be playing Atalanta. We're going to be playing Fiorentina. We're going to be playing Roma. Yeah, guys. Bruh. We are not going above ninth place. I don't think so. I mean, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we finished 10th or even 11th. So watch out. Watch out. The real moment you need management and you need that team built well is now. Is this part of the season? Is the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is the most difficult part of the season. This is where champions are made. This is where you define your story. This is where you define your season. Milan already has already completely showed that it wasn't able to manage the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. You think they're going to manage the fourth quarter? No, the fourth quarter they're going to probably crumble even more. It is most likely they're going to crumble even more. So watch out for that. Let's see. Sad day for us. Sad day for Milan, yes. Sad day for me, particularly no, because these kind of losses are going to send signals to the ownership and to the infrastructure. So right now, this is what needs to happen because we know, guys, that this management isn't treating Milan the way it's supposed to be treated. So let's stop beating around the bush. The more Milan loses right now, it's better because the fans are singing, you gotta sell, etc. Uh, Fans in Italy, in the world, not just in Italy, they care about winning, and they associate Milan to an elite team. Now, a lot of fans, unfortunately, are stupid. They're dumb and they don't understand the ins and outs of football. They think they do, but they don't. So they think that you can put any clown in charge, and as long as you put a Milan shirt on, everything is going to be good and dandy. But that's not the way things work. You need elite people leading an elite project, and people with the right motivations, right ambitions. Milan doesn't have any of that. So I'm happy that they failed today. I'm happy that they failed. That's what it is. This is what we get, what we deserve. Lobotka, yeah, that's the thing, guys. I was looking at that formation, guys. I was looking at the formation, and you compare the midfield, the Anguissa, Lobotka, McTominay, but more so Anguissa, Lobotka, those two, miles ahead of anything we have, guys. Miles ahead. Like we don't even come close to that in the midfield. We don't even come close to that. We're not even in the same we're not in the same city, we're not in the same region, we're not in the same state, we're not in the same nation, we're not in the same continent. I don't think we're even in the same planet. Guys, that their midfield is 5 times above us, above anything we have. Lobotka, forget about it. Those guys own the Serie A. Our players are just a bunch of it's Jessica, guys. It's Jessica and fucking brick feet Fofana. And then Bondo's this young kid. What does Bondo know? The young kid, what is he going to do? If we manage to sell out all our loaned out players, Kalulu, Ali Pobega, the management has made up for the last Champions League money. Milan might. Okay. Yeah, possibly, but I don't think. I think that we are going to have big sales. Also, you have to consider: do some of these players want to stay? Now, for example, they're saying that Hernandez, we're not going to renew his contract. So Hernandez is going to be sold regardless, but still, that money is going to be used to um, to replace what they wouldn't have, because they could have sold all of these players and had that Champions League money, right? That's the thing. These players were going to be sold anyway. A lot of these players. So they're going to have to replenish the Champions League money. Now, listen, it is their goal, and this has been stated by Scaroni, the most honest man in the history of sports, actually, Scaroni. Nobody is more honest than Scaroni, and I'm not even being sarcastic. This guy is always super honest in the media. He never beats around the bush. He's not. He says he said that the main objective of Redbird is to make Milan a profitable and sustainable club regardless of the results. And the fans should get used to this. I'm not even fucking paraphrasing. This is literally what he said. These are the words he chose to speak, one by one. I am not paraphrasing. I'm saying exactly what he said, word by word. So, the truth is that Champions League or not, it should not bother them. It should not bother them. They are, as long as they meet certain numbers, they should be fine. Because this is the project they are building. They're not thinking about the sport. And not only that, guys, but check it out. Because they are tuned and they're steering the ship towards that direction, it also makes it so that they do kind of want to neglect the sporting side, because they want to make sure that they can keep this ship afloat regardless of the sporting side. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for us fans because Milan is being completely abused. we're watching our child here. I'm not going to use words that the algorithm might not understand. But we're watching a loved one here being beaten to death and being abused. Remember, Jerry Cardinale doesn't look at us as fans of the club. He said it. We are clients. We are the inbuilt clients of this club, and our job is to give him money in return for pieces of Milan. Um, the project is just a financial project and nothing else. Nothing else. But Champions League money is going to be a problem for them. It is going to be a problem for them. So, and remember, it is about money. So the more we fail, the better it is, because then they're going to be like forced to sell, and that's what we want. We want them to sell the club, give this club to people that care about the sporting side. We saw that Maldini could do both at the same time. Maldini was taking care of the financial aspect. The reason why we are in this financial situation is the work Maldini started and achieved. They're just continuing it. But Maldini not only achieved that, he overachieved it, because he made the players even more valuable. We won trophies because Maldini added the sporting side to it. So we know it can be done, but these guys don't want that, because in order to add the sporting side to it, you have to take risks. And you have to take risks, and you have to believe in fairy tales. You have to believe that you're going to be the one, that you're going to win, blah, blah, blah. There is no space and time for that in Redbird's agenda. It's not about believing, risking. It's about making sure that whatever happens at the end of the day, this is the number that comes out. So we're stuck. We're stuck in a limbo. Maldini is sacked for nothing for finishing top four. It's certain how now that we won't finish top four. Yeah, true. True. And Furlani said it. Maldini's vision was not compatible. What's going to happen to this management? Nothing is going to happen to this. This management is untouchable. The reason why Furlani is untouchable, because Furlani is faithful to the cause. Furlani is faithful to Jerry's cause. Furlani is faithful to the sustainability project. And that's why Jerry is keeping Furlani, because that's what's important. The asset management, everything being driven with that goal, management of the assets. And Furlani is 100% on board. Furlani is operating to do that. So Furlani ain't going nowhere. Now Ibra is different. Ibra was supposed to come in and be the Maldini of the situation. He failed, so Ibra is probably out. Moncada can be in and out. They don't care about Moncada. Scaroni is in. He's going nowhere. Scaroni is faithful to the cause. So Scaroni is staying. Yeah, Dottavio is gone, so that we might get another DS because they sacked Dottavio. They were thinking about maybe getting Moncada in there to be a fake DS, but now there's talk about getting a real DS because they got rid of Dottavio. But Dottavio as a DS wasn't doing anything. The new DS that is coming in isn't doing anything because, again, the DS that comes in has to be faithful to the cause. The cause is not let's put all our cards on the table. Let's go win the Champions League. The cause is Moneyball. The cause is algorithms. The cause is branding. The cause is clients. The cause is selling teddy bears for $1,200. That's the cause. Ninth is definitely sealed. Yeah, for sure. It looks like it. Magnificent. What a season. Ninth place. I've seen Milan finish 11th. We saw Milan finish 10th not too long ago with Inzaghi. I saw Milan finish 11th in the 97, 98 season. Let's make it 12. Come on. Let's do 12. Let's set a new record. 12. Love Genoa's Boca Juniors kit. Now that kit is class and clean, unlike our BS kits we have done. I do like that kit. It's got pretty cool meaning to it. I saw it. What's up, Desna? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Long time. Red Devil Studio G. What's up, my friend? How's it going? I took a break from this club and today I came back and saw this. Yeah. You There's nothing much to see, to be honest. Purely out, guys. It's all Pioli's fault. It's all Pioli's fault. Sell the club, but to whom? Guys, whoever wants to buy it. I mean, okay, listen. That's the thing. You can sell the club to people that might be worse, but as far as what has come to light is this. Right now, there's 3 investigations associated to AC Milan. One of them is based on the stadium that they're buying with Inter. Another one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that one is. And the third one is the one that started a few months ago regarding the ownership, who actually owns the club. The issue is, as long as these investigations are ongoing, it's very difficult to talk about selling the club. And I don't know why I don't know what's going on there. But apparently, that's one of the reasons why right now there's not much talk about selling the club. If you remember earlier, before those investigations, there was a lot of rumors about PIF, about InvestCorp also coming back, about other things. And then there's always that thing happening in the background. Maldini is looking for buyers. There was, there were talk about Leonardo Maldini together looking for buyers. I personally believe that, and I think Maldini is trying to do that. But these investigations are kind of in the way right now. That's what they're saying in Italy. QV, what's up? Doesn't look like Redbird is looking out to sell the club. They'll manage to make up for the lost money by making a Tonali like sell and buy 2-3 average Subtil like players and continue holding Milan. I mean, if you listen to Jerry's words, Jerry is another one that is extremely transparent. He does not bullshit. He does not beat around the bush. Jerry said that the whole thing about buying European clubs, these are long-term investments. So it's a long-term managed project. So in theory, they don't want to sell. But if things don't go their way, they will probably sell. And the thing about selling is this, that in the world of investment funds, everything is for sale. It's just about the profit margins. If the profit margins are satisfactory, it'll be sold. So that's the thing that needs to be seen. Now, guys, unfortunately, a sell won't happen right away. There's talks of a minor shareholder first coming in that then eventually would take over. Then there's the thing about Elliott. Elliott still owns the club because of the debt isn't fully paid yet. It's very complicated. The selling Milan right now is very complicated. Jay Carniale, as per usual, is consistently seen collecting metal scrubs in Brooklyn. That's funny. Bro, do you remember InvestCorp? Sometimes I think of the idea of this was the owners of Milan. I don't know what you mean. Do you remember? Sometimes I think of the idea. I don't know what you mean. The cause is selling swimwear. Matthew Flamini certainly can buy. Yeah, Matthew Flamini could definitely buy AC Milan. 100%. You're completely correct. Where is Guido? Bring him. Bring in Guido. Bring in Guido. My beloved club is gone. This is sad. Yeah, right now it's definitely being held hostage. The club is being held hostage. It's a disaster. Absolute disaster. Bring in Guido. I need an apology from Guido. Remember when I was saying 2 seasons ago that a Milan run like this and structured like this is going to finish seventh, is going to finish eighth, right? Okay, at the time, maybe I got my timings wrong. And sure, the first season, when that takeover was completely done, okay, a lot of the teams fell off the face from the earth. So Milan had an easier season, but at the end of the day, Pioli was able to accumulate lots of points, at least in the beginning. But bruh, we saw this season with the new coach. Now that they have fully implemented their idea, we see this is a mid-table team, bro. This is a mid-table team. Bologna has taken our spot, guys. Yo, Bologna has taken our spot. Bologna is the new Milan, guys. Bologna. That's how bad Redbird is. Anyway, Guido owes me an apology because he made fun of me when I was saying these things. Forza Roy, what's up, Kiko? How you doing, bro? I want Salah back. Yeah, Salamakers is a good player. That guy's all heart. Um, yeah, they put up a video of on the on the Milan Instagram of the 4 goals we scored the last season. Maldini was in charge, and yeah, Brahim Diaz, Giroud, Leao, Salamakers, Tonali winning the ball in the middle and setting up a Leao with the assist. That was just a different Milan. Like that was just a Milan with heart, with spirit. Like it was that we were in. You know, the thing that pissed me off the most that we were in the right direction. We were going literally towards the right direction. We were heading towards the promised land. We just all we needed was just a little bit of more patience. Okay, sure. That season there was a little bit of but that season then we came to find out that Jay Cardinale didn't even fucking talk to Maldini the whole season. That season we came to find out in hindsight that Maldini had sent a dossier to Jerry Cardinale regarding his strategy on how to win the Champions League, and Furlani and Cardinale never replied back to him. They stayed silent. And then Furlani said he could not handle Maldini's personality, so they had to fire him. What the hell, bro? From going towards the promised land to this, just so these guys can make a buck off of Milan? What the fuck? Concesao for the 300 time resort. Bruh, I cannot believe I've never seen a coach never ever get his formation right. Like every single game Concesao has done so far, we get fucked in the first half. Every game. Why the first half? Because you're not getting your formation right, because you didn't prepare the game correctly, because you have absolutely no clue what's going on. Every first half, Milan gets scored on 2, 3 goals, 5, 7 goals. We lose every first half, and then okay, bring in all the strikers, put them all in, and everybody play up top and make the sign of the cross, and let's see what happens. That's how he's been playing. That's how we won the Donald Duck. We won the Donald Duck Cup like that, by losing the first half and then desperation tactics That's how we won. Is this literally how we gonna fucking be playing with Conceição? This is his strategy. It's crazy. Now listen, I do think that Conceição with a proper management, with a proper backing, might be good. He might be good, but obviously with these people here, he cannot work. He really surprised me with how bad of a coach he is. Worse, people are saying worse than Fonseca. Sticking to not finishing top four, if you were the president of Curva Sud, what would you do to make the fans heard about team performance? No, I think I like what they're doing. I like that every game they are singing the same thing over and over again, which is Cardinale vattene, Cardinale devi vendere, vattene, vattene. Cardinale, you have to sell, you have to go away, you have to sell, go away. That's it. The nucleus of our issue is Cardinale and his ownership. So the Curva Sud saying that he has to go and he has to sell is all I can ask for. These guys aren't that smart, so that's as much as they can handle. Well, here we are again. That's right. It's official because it sounds a fraud. I miss that team. Yeah, me too. That was a good team, man. I remember that Rio Ave game, bruh. That Rio Ave game was legendary. When all those players in the penalty, and they're all so young. You had Colombo there, you had Maldini there, you had Tonali was a youngster, his first year. You had Chalanoglu still with us, Brahim Diaz, Gigio Donnarumma with the saves at the end. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then the next year we fight and we finish second and we're finally back in the Champions League. And then we win that season that we're back in the Champions League. And then the next year, fucking shit starts going bad with the arrival of Cardinale. As a minister, I never thought I'd say that. This team is dead. Fuck all of them. Credo proprio che questo o il prossimo saluto Henry Redbird e poi venderanno. This might be the last year. Or next year, the last year of Redbird, we will see. I don't know. Let's kidnap Flick real quick from Barcelona. Yeah. Calcio Finanza ci ha fatto un articolo apposta dove spiega che Redbird non può permettersi di tenere il Milan in queste condizioni. All right, so Calcio Finanza wrote an article saying that a Redbird does not have the capabilities to maintain Milan in these conditions. Okay, that's a serious newspaper. These are all good things. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. This is what the fans, that Curva Sud want. Everybody wants it. There's only a few people left because they are attaching themselves to their ego that still think that Furlani and Jerry Cardinale are geniuses, and it's all because of Maldini that there's world hunger and that there's wars in this planet. It's because of Maldini, and Maldini is the evil of everything that is evil, but Jerry Cardinale and Furlani will save the day. There's still a few of those people left. Okay, but they're getting less and less and less. Roy, the season is over. Who do you want next season? I'm starting to think Fabregas would not be so bad. Perhaps some next level Saki move. I've said who I would like for next season. So listen, guys, regardless who we have next season, as long as Jerry and Furlani are working in the club, nothing is going to change. Everything is going to stay the same. The only difference might be this. That without the Champions League, without Europe at all, because I do think we're going to finish ninth at the end of the day. I think. Maybe I'm wrong there, but we'll see. But if Milan only has to deal with Serie A, that could be a slight advantage for them, okay? But aside that advantage that Milan has, as long as Jerry Cardinale is running this club, it doesn't matter who the coach is. It doesn't matter who the coach is. As long as Jerry and Furlani are running this Moneyball operation scheme, and it's not about football, so it doesn't matter who the coach is. What I would like to see is uh, an ownership, a serious ownership. Leonardo as CEO, Maldini as technical director. Then he can have his own sporting director. Maybe Martinelli was talking about Albertini. Albertini is free now. Albertini is out of a job. I wonder, Maldini Albertini would be an interesting duo working together. Leonardo, Maldini, Albertini, CEO, sporting director, technical director, or however they want to do it. And then the coach that I would have is Mancini. All the Inis. Maldini, Albertini, Mancini, Leonardini. That's what I would. All right. All right. Okay. Ibra have the spoil of the club. No single player is ready to play good football. Ibra, his job, he failed his job monumentally, unfortunately. Sì, Jimmy Cardinale non conta più nulla nel Milan. Elliott è al comando. As long as this debt is not covered, Elliott still practically owns the club. Fuck the management. Milan today. Let's win today, lose 3. Who signed all these players? Who do all these players come to Milan? Fire Ibra, the owner, sell everybody. Where is Laird? Guys, Laird can't do this. It's too much. This match was a final nail in the coffin for all the so-called know-it-all podcasters and pundits. Many who try to downplay you. Some me too. And wise words for the Redbird fanboys. Any wise words for the Redbird fanboys? The thing is, look, a lot of it is just ignorance, right? Most of them is really just ignorance. It's not because they're trying to be this or that or the other. Some of them is because they're just not very intelligent. But not being intelligent and having ignorance is two different things. Some of them just don't understand football. They don't understand the difference between Furlani and Maldini. They don't understand the difference between Berlusconi and Jerry. They don't understand the difference between RLC and Kaká, Pulisic and Shevchenko. They don't understand those differences. So, what are you going to say to those people? What are you going to say to those people? Like, they have to learn by themselves. So if they don't want to learn, then they stay stupid. And I think there's some that are going to stay stupid. But yeah, what is frustrating is the people that do understand the game, that do understand how all these things play together, how it's all a chain of command, how it's all a break over break over break, and each break has to hold the foundation down. For people that understand, it is frustrating because we are the ones that get all the hate, while the ignorant ones and the stupid ones are the ones that get all the love. The ones that actually understand what's happening get all the fucking hate. That's what sucks about it. Whatever. P.S. A well-known tactical pundit told me, good riddance, Maldini and Tonali. Wonder where he is. Also, podcast spoke. Nice. Good, man. Well done. AJ, anyone with any knowledge of football knew this would happen. Yes. Bro, are you guys not tired of where the worst is yet to come? I think so, yeah. I think this end of season is going to be the worst we've seen in a long time, yeah. But maybe I'm wrong. You never know. But if you think about it logically, like it probably is. Yeah, hopefully they don't. And I really hope that this Noah kid here, he's from Italy, and in Italy, obviously the news is more direct, is more up to date, and we're talking about what we're writing about in Calcio di Finanza, and they're saying pretty much that they can't sustain the club anymore. Something has got to give. Anyway, guys, we're going to close it here today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Much love. Good day today, guys. Good day. This was a good result for Milan today. We don't need to help Inter win the Scudetto, guys. Okay, we did it last year. We don't need to do it again. So this was a good result for us today. And maybe, guys, if you really want to be charitable, maybe it's best for Milan to only deal with the Serie A next year, because the people that are running the club, they can't even deal with a Sunday league. So having them have to deal with Champions League and Serie A together, forget about it. If maybe they only have to do a Serie A, maybe something can be a little bit better. But I wouldn't put any money on that. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We'll see you next time. Peace out.